This is Judy Capps, and Judy, here we are at this great event, and let us know a little bit about you. Where are you from?
I'm from Arizona.
Okay, and I want to ask you a question I'm kind of asking people today. Give me 2 reasons why you decided to join Sizzle.
Wow. I would say my number 1 reason was because of my health.
Okay, and the second reason?
And the second reason was I needed a source of income because I had to retire because of my health. And I was told that I would be able to not only earn extra income to come in every month for my husband and I, but then I would also be able to earn enough money to be able to pay for my products. And so that way, we are now being able to have extra money to travel with.
What profession were you in before?
I was an educator for 30 years.
Oh, a teacher.
A teacher, yeah.
Okay. And then what has the All-Star Global Team meant to you? Because we're all part of Sizzle.
First of all, it's like a second family.
Oh.
I come from a very large family, and that's what I found with the All-Star Global Team, that there are just so many people that I have gotten to meet and learn about. But what the biggest thing is the support system. I feel very comfortable and very encouraged to call anyone if I have a question, or even just being able to get on the All-Star Global Team website. And if there is information I'm looking for, or I need to recommend to one of the people that are interested in Sizzle International and Sizzle Live, or if they want to know more information, it is so easy for me to have that available to all of my new people that are also wanting to come into Sizzle
International. Oh, I love it too. Absolutely one of the best things out there. And then the last question, of course, it's not the least, but it's really one of the most important. What category, product category, is your favorite? Hands
down, I would have to say at the beginning, and it still is the Sizzle trim. And the Sizzle trim, if for those that aren't aware, because maybe that's not their favorite category or their favorite line, deals with the weight loss. It has the products in there. My number 1 is the Sizzling, but number 2, which is, the Sizzling, deals with the protein shake to help me curb my appetite and fill me up so that I can lose the weight, so I can be able to travel with my husband. But the number 2 thing is the Fire and Ice Tea, which gives me lots of energy to do the things that I enjoy doing. Yes. So. Okay, thank you very much, Judy. I appreciate it. Hey, Denise, we're at this really great event, and Denise Survey, right? And I've been interviewing some people, and I really wanted to ask a couple of questions. Since we're at the Sizzle event, what are 2 reasons why you had decided to join Sizzle?
Well, quite a few years ago, actually, I was introduced to the concept of residual income, where as a group, people put in efforts, and it's not only your efforts, but the efforts of others, and you work together as a team to create an income, and I love that concept. Okay, this was some years ago. So time passed, and I was working as a police officer and loved my job, but my son was 4-year-old. My husband and I had a son, 4 years old, and I just felt like I was missing too much.
Oh, yeah.
I was 45 when I had him, and I just felt like I was missing too much because I was working, plenty. So I ended up leaving early from the police department, and kind of pretty much timing where Sizzle came along, and I've always loved science-based nutrition. So went out to the plant, and we have a 440,000 square foot manufacturing plant where I went out to and was blown away by what was happening there with the manufacturing of all their own products. And I got to meet Tom Moore Sr.
That locked it in.
That locked it in. The owner of the company blew my mind. And I've since gotten to know Liesel and Tom Jr., the Mowers, and they're just the heart of that family. And the plant and the products that the company makes, just the whole combination is just what's got me here with Sizzle, and I love it. I love changing lives and making a residual income and being able to be my own boss, work when I want to work, from where I want to work, and really create an income that really has no limitations other than what I limit myself. So.
Okay, so I'm picking up on that. You were a police lady and wanted to be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, I did. I want to spend more time with my family, my son.
And the second reason was, of course, what you saw when you went to the plant and the people you met and the products. Okay?
Blown away.
And then I want to ask the second part, the next question is, we're all part of All-Star Global Team. What has that All-Star Global Team meant to you?
Oh man, when I said before about working together as a group, I really believe that. I mean, you know, and you hear the phrase, you know, you're in your own business, you know, for yourself and not by yourself. And that whole team concept, it's just, to me, it's a business that you can't do without a team.
That's right.
An all-star global team, in my, you know, and everyone has an opinion, but my opinion is absolutely the best. The friendships, the support. Anytime I needed something, I could call someone from that team and work together with them and make it happen. So
And
the
you
team
turned
has
out
been
to be one of the
phenomenal.
best members to help people yourself, okay?
Well, I do what I can. You know, we all do what we can, right?
That's what we're
I mean,
doing.
we do where our talents are and do what we can to really come together and have really what's the best support for everybody involved. So even whether they're on our team or not our team, welcome everybody to All Star Global.
That's a fact. And then the last question, of course, it's not the least, but Sizzle has 4 categories of products. And I know that's hard for you.
That's very hard. 'Cause I
But
love them all.
what is,
You know, I love them all.
absolutely, what category would you say was your top one? Because you have a very personal part in this.
I do. I guess as much as I hate to narrow it down, but I would have to go with the nutritionals.
That's part of the Sizzle Safe
It's
category,
part of the
right?
Sizzle Safe, you know, as far as the Sizzle Live Kit, Sizzle Safe, the nutritionals, they are life-changing. I mean, they've changed our son's life, which changed our lives, you know, from I didn't know where I was going to turn to just, it's incredible. So that.
How old is
and
your son?
He's 10.
And
He's
it
10.
literally is giving him a brighter future, which every mom that's
Absolutely.
listening would pick that category, right?
Absolutely. And then also the nutritionals. I mean, I could take out my phone and I could show you text after text, email after email from all different people who have been totally affected, where their lives were changed by the nutritionals that we have with this company. So
That's a passion.
I guess I'm going to go with the nutritionals, but you're making it tough.
Well, thank you very much, Denise.
Okay, you're welcome.
Denise, we're here at this great event, Sizzle event, and where are you from, Denise?
I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, Kansas City, Missouri, and now in Texas.
Oh, you move around, did you?
Yes.
Okay. And we're here at this event, and I've been interviewing some people, so I want to ask you a couple questions. What are the 2 reasons that you decided, the top 2 reasons that you decided to join Sizzle?
The number 1 reason was to supplement my income. At age 62, when it was time for me to retire, $800 a month was not enough to live on.
Social Security. Couldn't do
Right,
it.
couldn't do it.
Okay, and the second reason?
The second reason, in order to buy all the products my family needed, myself, my kids, my grandkids, I needed to earn some extra money.
Okay, that's exactly why a lot of people do that, okay? And then let me ask you a question. You know, you're part of our team, and we're all within Sizzle International, Sizzle Live. But what is it that maybe the All-Star Global team has meant to you?
For me, personally, the training, the teaching, the mentoring has helped me to gain a lot of self-confidence, increase my personal skills, and given me what I needed to start to build my business.
Okay, so when you first joined, then it was like, I need help, and you found that with the All-Star Global team.
Having the team support has meant everything, because before that I was just out here by myself.
That's a lonely feeling, isn't
A
it?
very lonely.
I can totally understand that. Okay, and the last question, and it's absolutely not the least. Which category, because there's 4 categories that are offered by Sizzle, which category has meant the most to you and that you're really, I know all of the things now for most of us, what category is your favorite?
That is the hardest.
Well, you got a story.
Yes,
2
I
stories.
have a story myself personally, but what has helped me and what has helped my kids is 2 different categories. So for myself, I'll say the trim.
Okay, because you've lost weight and kept it off. What's the other category that if you were to actually say it,
If I had to say, the other category most of all is the nutritionals.
which is part of the Sizzle Safe category?
Yes.
Okay, and the nutritionals have helped your grandkids?
Grandkids in many different ways, with ADHD, with focus issues, with asthma, allergies, all kind of
You
things.
just gave them the
High
opportunity to
blood
feel
pressure,
better, all
yes.
of that. Well, I really appreciate you talking, and I mean, as we leave here, one of the things I just want to say is we're glad you're on our team.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm on the team too.
Hey, Pat, you know, we're here at this great Sizzle event, and I've been interviewing people, and I've been asking them some questions, and First of all, what's your name and where are you and your wife from?
Well, I'm Pat Garrett, and I'm from Wilmington, California. It's right in the heart of the harbor of Los Angeles, where all the big ships come in.
And what kind of work do you, when you said ships, what kind of work do you do?
I'm a longshoreman. I actually offload the ships and handle all the big containers. That's what I do.
Okay, so I'm going to ask, I'm just going to throw this in. We're asking a couple of questions about why you joined Sizzle, but being a longshoreman, how long have you done that?
I'm going on my 15th year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're kind of locked in. I understand you make pretty good money. Why would you choose Sizzle?
Well, I'm going to tell you the reason why. It's called freedom. Actually, I never really wanted to do this. I'm doing my career because I needed to provide for my family, and but it doesn't offer the type of freedom that I want.
Define freedom.
Being able to do what I want when I wake up in the morning, and instead of going into work.
I got that. Being able to make choices on a daily basis.
Exactly. Being able to make those kind of choices every single day, be able to travel where I want to. I got a travel bug, and I love doing it.
And I think you've got one son.
I do.
And is that important to spend time with him?
You know, that's all summer long, that was my #1 goal. And, you know, even he goes everywhere. And this trip, he wasn't able to come with us. And it's heartbreaking because we love spending time with him. He's a dynamite kid.
You know, there's a lot of times we think it's a stay-at-home mom that has the dream to be at home, but there's a lot of dads out there. So being able to take that and use that freedom to be the family for you and Belinda.
Exactly.
Okay, let me ask you the other question we've asked is, you know, a lot of times we have a team, and then within Sizzle, we're a Sizzle family. But what does working with the team mean to you?
You know what? It's like a dream. It really is. It's family, but it's being a leader and working with a team. To me, is it just inspires me, invigorates me. I love doing it, and what it means to me the most is I know I'm helping people, helping them hit their goals and dreams too.
Yeah, because you're part of that leadership
Exactly.
of the team. That's right. All right, and then the third, but certainly not the least question for all of us in Sizzle, because we're all very much driven by this part of this, is there's 4 categories, because Sizzle has so many products. They put them into categories. And what category would you say was the most important to you?
At the moment, and because I've had weight challenge all my life, it's the trim, and I talk about that the most. And because I teach and I talk to my students about that, that's at the forefront of my thought all the time. Yeah, I don't get turned on too much by the other stuff, even though I use it, but that's what my passion is. Those are my hero
That
products.
word passion, I think that's the ongoing thing in this entire company, is you can find the passion in any of those 4 categories. Passion means to me, I can get so excited about what the results have been and what I'm doing for my family that it's very easy to share.
Yeah.
And that's what you're talking about with the Sizzle Trim.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Pat, for joining us and for let me interview you. Okay, Karen, you know, we're here at this wonderful event. Let me ask you a question. I'm kind of interviewing people. What's your name?
Karen Tokens.
And where are you from, Karen? As if we can't tell.
I'm from New Franken, which is just outside of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Okay, now today we know that Green Bay just won, and that's important to you, right?
Yeah, it sure is.
Okay, well, here we're at this great Sizzle Live event, and I've been interviewing people, and I'd like to ask some questions for you, just to kind of add to it. What are 2 reasons why you personally decided to join Sizzle?
I joined Sizzle because I came in on the product.
Okay, and the second reason?
Is because I love the products.
Well, you're being honest about that. But let me ask a question, because I know a little bit about you. What kind of profession are you and your husband have you been in?
We're retired dairy farmers. We sold the cows just about a year ago now, so I'm trying to figure out what part of the planet I stand on now.
Okay, that is possibly maybe a little bit of being with Sizzle could be that we're exploring as retired, you don't even look old enough to retire, dairy farmers. Are you looking for possibly a way that you can supplement you and your husband's income and bring some more money in?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. I think that because it's awfully hard sometimes when you make it and you're young enough, if you're retiring, you're not ready to lay down yet.
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay, gotcha. I got that. All right. And then let me ask this question. You've become a very big part of our All-Star Global team. And what has that meant to you? I know what you mean to us, but what does it mean to you?
I would not be here if it wouldn't be for the team. There's no way I could do this on my own. So it's been baby steps for me to move on to something different.
Do you like talking in public?
Absolutely not.
But even quiet people can find answers, right?
Yep.
And the team can certainly help with that. Right?
Oh, absolutely.
There'd be nothing, no, I mean, that is really a very important part of the thing, okay? And then let me ask you, we've got 4 categories.
Yep.
Which category is your favorite?
Probably the Sizzle Safe because the Fucoiden's huge for me because there's a lot of cancer in our family.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother, who took over the home farm, turned that into organic, so it kind of all fit.
Oh, okay, you're being part of that green movement that's out there?
Yep.
And Fucoiden, of course, is part of the nutritionals, which is at this time part of the Sizzle Safe category, so I like that a lot. So I want to thank you for sharing with us today, Karen Tilka.
Thank you.
Yolanda, we're at this really great event, and what's your full name?
Yolanda Martin,
And where are you from?
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
You know, I've been interviewing several people, and it's kind of intriguing because everybody has different reasons. What is the 2 reasons, just a couple, on why you decided to join Sizzle?
The first one, residual income,
Okay.
and because I need to have $1 million in the bank so I can get interest. I don't have $1 million, and it's going to take me a long time to do it, if ever. So I learned I can do it through Sizzle and bringing in a team.
What does residual mean to you? Because I sometimes think that when you give me an answer like that, residual, some people don't understand that. What kind of jobs have you done that you don't have retirement?
I had a traditional business that I owned, and I thought that was going to make me,
Make the retirement money.
Yeah,
So that's what
right.
you're really after is retirement.
Retirement money so I can hang out.
Okay.
And the thing is that it takes a lot of money to be put in the bank. I mean, if you're only making a certain amount, there's only so much you can put in the bank that's going to pay you back. And the bank doesn't pay you that much anyway, and I'm not
Okay.
going to do stocks. So I wanted to save money to purchase apartment buildings that
Okay.
I wanted to rent out. And that would have
Okay.
been my residual. You buy it once and it keeps paying.
So you wanted to kind of fund that part. That's awesome.
Yeah, so-
Okay, and the second reason, what would be the second reason?
The product, the fire and ice tea.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
Product got your
Product.
attention.
Yeah, just, yes.
Okay, so it said, was it like, I like this and it would help other people?
The quick results,
Okay.
and that's the next time I can sell this.
Okay, awesome, okay. And then give me an idea, you know, we're all part of something called the All-Star Global Team that's part of Sizzle. What does that team mean to you?
I was an entrepreneur, traditional business. I was a solopreneur. I mean, there was nobody. I had employees, but I had no support.
Right, okay.
And so when I see this, there is support. There's you. There's other people that can help, and you're not alone. So I might be lacking something, but somebody over there can teach me that.
So it's meant you could be more better at what you do?
And shorten my learning curve.
Oh, I
I
like
need
that.
people that can shorten. Hey, look at this. I'm not. I don't have that much time, so
That's
I want
cool.
a shorter
Okay,
learning
and then
curve.
the last, but it's absolutely not the least question. There's 4 categories that Sizzle offers. What category is really your favorite?
Sizzle trim.
Now, that's a product. What category? Oh, the Sizzle trim. I
Sizzle
said that
trim.
wrong. Okay, we were talking about, inside that is the fire and ice tea,
The
right?
fire and iced tea.
Why is the Sizzle trim the one for you?
Because I love the shakes. You're supposed to eat breakfast in the morning and protein, and that's easy and quick, and I can do it. And then I can run out the door really quick. It stops me from being very hungry later on and grabbing many donuts to eat.
Okay, we're being
So I'm
real here.
satisfied. And then the tea helps reduce, it gives me energy and keeps that fat being shrunken. And the other products too that are in that line,
Just
the
add
coffee,
to it.
it just keeps adding. It just
Okay, I'm going to
benefits.
ask you personally, because I know
Uh-huh.
your story a little bit. With being on that category, did you achieve your goals?
Yes, I did.
And how long have you achieved that goal?
It went really quick.
No, and how
I'm
long
still-
has it kept off?
Yes, I can even cheat, and I just go get my little drink. Wake up the next
Okay.
day, and I have a little bit. I used to be able to pinch like this, and I was wearing layered, so nobody would see. But now I can go like this, and right now I could show.
No, it's all right.
Okay, and I used to be able to grab it like this, and now I can barely pinch it. But that's there, but it's not what I had before.
Okay, and you kept it off, and
Kept
so
it off.
obviously you've been satisfied with that, the team, and the whole concept. All right, well, we're certainly glad that you're joined with this.
Oh, and I need a hug. Kathy, thank
We're
you.
here at this wonderful Sizzle event, and first of all, I want to know what's your name,
Kathy Hoagland,
and where are you from, Kathy?
Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon, okay. We're here as a group, we're learning a lot. I've been interviewing some people and asking, what are 2 reasons why you personally decided to join Sizzle International?
Well, when I was first introduced to it, I checked it out,
Mhm.
and I found out that they had toxin-free products, and they're
Okay.
really into toxin-free and organic and things like that.
So that's one reason. What's the
Mhm.
second reason?
Finding out that I knew that the owners were very passionate about the products and the ingredients, and I knew where they came from. I mean, I could go to them and find out where these things came from, not just some product that came off a shelf, and that impressed me.
Okay, now I also noticed something, because we have something in common. I think possibly, now I'm just asking you this because you're at a leadership meeting here, you're getting to the point with the age where maybe retirement's important to you. Is the income part of the reason that you might be involved in this?
Yeah, that's another reason, yes, income.
Okay.
So, because even, I have really good insurance now, but in a little while, if I go on Social Security, it's going to cost me more.
Uh-huh.
And having that supplemental income.
Preparing
residual,
for retirement.
Right.
All
So
right.
you're more comfortable.
Yeah, I like that. Retirees are looking for comfort, not stress, right? I mean, we're supposed to be retiring, okay? Okay, let me ask you the other question here is, you're part of our team, the All-Star Global Team. What has that All-Star Global Team meant to you?
Support. The information is always readily available. I have one spot to go to because I have to be looking all over the place, getting frustrated. It's all right there. It's always up to date. It's just really helpful.
That gives you more confidence that you can talk to
Right,
people?
right.
Okay, good. And then, and it's not the least question at all, because for all of us, it's the most important. There's 4 categories that Sizzle offers. What category, if you had to pick one, is your favorite?
Sizzle Safe because of the Triangle of Life.
Ah, the Triangle of Life. That's in one of the nutritionals
Yes.
because of what it's done for you and your family?
Yes.
Okay, well, we really appreciate talking to you, so
Hey,
thank you
Lori,
very much.
I'm
ma'am.
really
Thank
glad
you.
you offered to do this for me. We're at this great Sizzle event, and I've been interviewing people and asking them some questions, and I'm going to include you in that, okay? Now, first of all, your name and where you're from.
Lori Johnston,
And where are you from?
Tempe, Arizona.
And what profession are you in?
I'm a hairstylist, have been since 1980.
And I believe you even own your own salon.
I do, I opened it in October.
So you hadn't owned one before, basically. You just did this.
No, I've
and-
worked in day spas.
Okay. Well, since we're at the Sizzle event, I've been asking everybody 2 questions, or 2 parts to a question. What are the 2 reasons that you decided that Sizzle was for you as a hairstylist, owner of a salon?
Well, it's in conjunction with what I already do as a hairstylist, because people aren't just interested in their hair, they're interested in their energy level, which I found out over the years, namely, keeping their health, looking good as long as they possibly can, and of course, less wrinkles, the better.
So you could incorporate what you're doing, and we're going to discuss that in a minute too. So the first reason was you saw that you could do something to help your clients and to make money, and of course it benefited you, and that added that income. Now, was there a reason that there's a second question? Is there a reason? I know that you had your husband basically had to, because of an illness, had to retire, and he was on disability. Has this helped? And that probably pushed it forward. Did this help with the income for you as a hairstylist?
Yes, it's added the extra income that we really needed because he's now on disability due to
Bad health situation.
an extremely bad health situation. But he's still alive and we're thriving. So the nutraceuticals has helped him and we're moving forward.
That, of course, the benefits of the products is awesome.
Yeah.
So now I've asked everybody, we're all part of a team called All-Star Global Team.
Yes.
And a great many of our people are here. What does that team part mean to you?
It means that whenever I have a question, I have a whole bunch of different people I can ask depending on the question. And they're always there for me and I'm always there for them. It's like a wonderful extended family that I have.
Yeah, and we have a team web page that I think helps me find answers real quickly, and that gives me that feeling of confidence, okay?
Yes, absolutely.
And then, of course, at the end, and it's not the least question, because you kind of alluded to it all the way through. They have a category, they have 4 categories, got 250 plus products, but they've decided that Sizzle's put them into categories. What category is your favorite that you chose?
Well, I'd have to say the beauty category, skincare and makeup, because that's basically what I do for a living.
Okay, so you can continue, make money, and that's your favorite one. Of course, having, like you said, the other products that have helped your husband.
Which would be the Sisel Safe and the nutraceuticals. They've
Okay.
helped him. The beauty, skincare, and makeup just goes along with
What you do.
my industry.
Well, I certainly appreciate it, and thank you for letting me interview you.
You're welcome.